first ever to win that money.
Welcome to the 44th edition of the H&R Block Tournament of Champions. This tournament started in 1962. Great crowd, great field here with you. Rob Stone joined by Randy Peterson. Bo Burton will join us a little bit later in the broadcast. There's a live look at 4-seed Wes Malott. And in match number 1, he'll be taking on 3-seed Mike Scroggins. Lefty-intensive broadcast today. Your 1, 2, and 3 seeds, all lefty, Randy.
Yeah, and I think what we're going to watch today is how the left-handers handle the transition. Wes Malott's got the entire right side of the lane to himself. And, you know, Rob, in interviewing the players yesterday, they said the same thing. The lefty said, you know, we have to stay ahead of the transition and make the moves before the lanes change and avoid open frames and splits.
Fairly good start for Mr. Malott. He's got that right side to himself for as long as he wants it this afternoon. There is Mike Scroggins from Amarillo, Texas. 17th year on the tour. 5 Lumber Liquidator PBA Tour titles, 1 major. He won the Masters in '05.
Mike Scroggins making his 4th telecast this season, still looking for his first win of the season, and off to a great start. And Rob, you know, Mike Scroggins' theme today is taking his time and not getting ahead of himself. He's made a lot of telecasts, 31 with only 5 titles, so he wants to turn that around as well and start winning more.
Heavy, and you know, going back to the slowing things down, there is a shot clock, a 25-second shot clock. It's kind of out of view for us, but in view for the bowlers. And he says, you know, a lot of times I get up there and there's a ton of time left on the clock. I just need to slow things down, get in a proper rhythm, and quit forcing things.
Oof. That was a great effort. But again, you know, and this has been a theme for Mike Scroggins on television. It's, you know, he starts out with a strike or 2, and then he has an open frame shortly thereafter. See if Wes Malott can take advantage of this open frame. And again, a great attempt trying to slide the 6 over into the 7.
This is the 4th single show in a row, the 2nd time Wes Malott has achieved that. And we've seen a lot of Wes through the weeks, and what we've seen from him is jumping out to early leads and capitalizing on opponents' mistakes. Like that. Back-to-back jacks to open up this TOC for Malott.
And you can see there the location and the speed. We have the pleasure of having the CAT system, the computer-aided tracking system. This data is being provided by Kegel and the Kegel Training Center. The official training center of the PBA will have this information throughout the telecast.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of the numbers that it's going to produce. Give us a great look and insight to what these bowlers are having to deal with. Young child just behind Wes Malott.
Thank you, sir.
Escorted out. That would be a mental note to myself. Don't bring my 3, soon-to-be 4 kids to a bowling show. Right? What's the cutoff age? Got to be in your teens? So 3.5's not going to cut it, is what you're telling me. Watch out, folks. Strike-a-lot Malott on a tear. 3 in a row.
And Wes Malott doing exactly what great champions do when given an opening from their opponent. He jumps all over it. He's perfect through 3 frames.
Mike Scroggins stepping up after an open frame 8 in the 2nd. Good recovery, Scroggy. And with this venue loaded with so many names this week, even the normal calm, Mike Scroggins had a few wow moments.
When I was qualifying, I was bowling with Johnny Petraglia on my lanes, and then I had Mike Albee on next left of me, and I can't remember, Mark Roth, I think, on the right of me, and it was just amazing watching these guys that I grew up watching, you know, on TV. But it's been really a neat week to bowl in.
And Mike Scroggins named 3 of the heaviest hitters in the history of this tour. Johnny Petraglia, Mike Albee, and Mark Roth. It's hard to match those 3 great careers.
We asked a similar question to Wes Malott, and I said, I kind of got started in this sport late, so the guys I grew up watching, I'm really still competing against: Walter Ray Williams Jr., Norm Duke, Parker Bone III. Qualified first with that 242 plus average. I don't know if our microphones could pick that up, but I was able to hear it. The young child making some noise behind the crowd now. I've heard those type of temper tantrums.
Well, and Wes is doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
He's not getting upset about it. He's taking his time, just regrouping. You know, it's part of the game when you have this many people.
He's not happy.
Well, Wes has 2 kids, Jordan and Canvas,
right,
so
so
he knows what's going on.
Come on.
Looking to open up with 4 in a row. Malott on a roll. We go back to last week, Medford, Oregon, where he defended his title. Talking with Wes, he said, I accomplished a lot last week. I got 2 titles in 1 season. I was able to successfully defend a title for the first time in my career. Next for me is to get that major. And after that, Player of the Year. Both well within reach. Yahtzee! 10 drops late. And watch out for Wes Malott, folks.
And Rob, remember last week, Wes Malott climbed the ladder to win in Medford. Today, looking to do the exact same thing. He's eyeing his first major and looking to get a stranglehold on the Player of the Year race.
Regardless of today's outcome, Malott will still be in first in the Player of the Year race. Could really pull away from the pack with a victory, though.
Very good shot.
So Scroggins had paired some strikes together in the 3rd and the 4th, and now his second spare opportunity upcoming here in the 5th. He had an open frame 8 in the 2nd. Had the 6-7 split, and he tried to nip the 6 on the right and missed. Takes care of that single pin conversion as we take a look at the Denny's Player of the Year points race. Wes Malott on top with 54 points. If he wins today's tournament, he goes to 74 points, 30 more than number 2, Norm Duke. And the guys on the tour know that this is an opportunity for Wes to really get away from everyone.
Absolutely, but let's not count out Patrick Allen. Remember, he's your number 1 seed today. And a much better shot by Mike Scroggins.
When we return, the conclusion of Malott and Scroggins. Plus, we break down today's interesting oil pattern. You're watching the H&R Block Tournament of Champions live on ESPN.